Now, if you've been doubting yourself lately, people around you stop supporting you, if you're rebuilding after failure or rejection, then this episode is for you. All right, I've got five real steps to rebuild your confidence. So the first step is to master the small disciplines, and confidence really starts with self-integrity. So I'm going over my notes, and one of the things that I wrote is that this means that you need to be doing the little things that you say that you'll do, even when no one is watching. So Jim Rohn, I was listening to him the other day, he said, discipline is the foundation of confidence. And it's really true, because you can have this grand vision of wanting all these things, but if you don't do what you say you're going to do, then it's going to fall through. So you don't build confidence by crushing goals once a year, right? People think that I'm going to do this one big thing, right? When I set out to lose weight and get back in shape, that's the event, right? Like I finally am able to celebrate, but it took a lot of discipline to get there. So you don't build confidence by crushing goals once a year. You build confidence by showing up on a random Wednesday when you don't feel like it. If you have a goal to get into better shape, for me, I had to break it down into like a system of things that I needed to do consistently. So it was, first of all, getting back in the gym. It was tracking my steps. It was eating clean. It's not perfect. It's consistent. So confidence really comes from stacking small wins daily. Second thing I want you to focus on when it comes to building confidence is to face your fears. Fear is an illusion. It feels real, and the only way through it is through it. You have to continue to push. And when you face your fears, like for me, every time I share something that feels too honest or launch something new, there is a bit of fear that creeps in. It shows up, but I've learned that you don't want to wait until you feel ready to start. You just start. You act, confidence follows. And I'm telling you, consistency matters. You're not supposed to be fearless. You're supposed to act anyway. Now, the third way to build confidence is to invest in self-education. When you expand your mind, your world gets bigger. You start to see possibilities where you used to see walls and barricades, right? I started listening to books, podcasts, mentors, even short reels that actually taught something. So whenever I get online, I always make sure that I'm tuned into the correct frequency that I want to get on. I wake up in the morning, I'm blessed to get up. I'm focused on gratitude. So I want to spend my time. If I'm going to hop online, something positive is going to come up that's in alignment with that. And if it's not in alignment with that, I'm either hiding it or blocking it. The idea is that it helps to always be learning. One of my favorite quotes is, formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. So if you're feeling unsure about anything in your life, if there's a piece of something that's blocking you from taking the next step, start learning. Pick something up and then apply what you learn as quickly as you can, as consistently as you can as well. Step 4 is to check your circle. I've experienced what it's like to, not get support from people that you may have expected to clap for you. And one of the things that I had to realize is that the people around you are either lifting you up or they're pulling you down. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. That's a popular, quote that's been around for quite some time. And this really applies to everything, spiritually, emotionally, creatively. And you don't need like yes men around you, right? You need people that challenge you, that support you, and remind you of your greatness when you forgot. Because one thing that I'm really learning as an introvert, as someone that I would consider myself a loner at times, confidence is not built in isolation. It's built in community. And I was actually listening to my guy Aaron Victor the other day. He was talking about community. He had an entire acronym, and community was a big part that stuck out to me, because when you're around people that uplift you, it's just going to encourage you to do better. When you hear somebody else talking about the talent that that you bring to the table, the gifts that you share with others, that's going to uplift you, and it's going to inspire you to continue to return to the community, and also to share that with the world, share that gift with the world. And that's how you're blessed. It's going to be multiplied and come right back to you. The 5th step to building confidence is probably one of the toughest, and that's to redefine what you think about failure. Redefine failure. Like, this is one that catches most people, because we don't lack confidence because we're not good. We lack confidence because we failed and we're scared to fail again. But I'm going to tell you that failure is not the opposite of confidence. It's actually the fuel. One of my favorite quotes on failure is that failure is simply a few errors in judgment repeated every day. but that also means that success is a few disciplines repeated daily. I just made this post on Instagram and it says, you are what you repeat. And it's a really dope quote because when you think about being disciplined consistently, at the end of the week, I talk about tracking your victories. You can track how disciplined you've been. And at the end of the weeks stack up at the end of the months stack up at the end of the year. You are where you need to be because you have remained disciplined. In the meantime, new opportunities are going to open up to you because you stayed disciplined consistently and you showed up daily. And if you failed, that means that you have made the attempt. That's all that matters. You've taken action. The real failure is in never trying again. So you don't need to be perfect, but you do need to keep moving. I know that as you go to build confidence and you go through your daily life, things are going to happen. You might start thinking all this crazy stuff. Maybe a negative thought pops into your head, but just because that negative thought pops into your head doesn't have to mean that that's reality. It doesn't mean that it's true. The failure is fuel to help you get better. So you've got this, your week, your month, your year, you are going to crush it. If you like this video, please like and share with folks out there. The Art of Being Free, dropping new episodes every Friday. We're at 740 something subscribers. We're looking to get to 1,000. So please share this video. Until next week, this is your guy Freed with The Art of Being Freed. And I will see you soon. Peace.